Hello everyone, my name is Dono and I have been getting many questions lately on how I install my GoPro. So, quite a while ago, I got a GoPro, and on my first game during the winter, I played with it for paintball, and I didn't know how to install it. I debated on getting it for the barrel, debating on putting it over my shoulder, on my chest, and everything. So, I actually got this, which is the head wrap or head harness. And so I just mounted my GoPro there, had it down, had another arm down, and had the camera upside down so it can get it more in front of my face. But unfortunately, it just did not work out well. Every single time I ran, this little part would keep on bouncing off my head, and then the camera kept on hitting my lens, and that just got annoying. I think on my previous video of me playing during the winter with my G6R, when I was running, it kept on bouncing, and that's what that sound was. So after that, I was watching Alabaster Slim's video, and sooner or later, I finally found out that there's actually a mount that you can actually get for the GoPro. So here it is here, fully assembled, just not on my mask. And the guy that actually made it, he's Canadian just like I am, and for an extremely cheap price of under $20 with shipping and handling, he actually made this. He talked me through it, he told me about the product. I also saw one of his videos of him installing it upside down in a closet and putting a hook through it, a hanger, and putting a condor backpack on it, a dye dam, like I forget, like 12 dye magazines in it, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it held. Eventually the hanger broke, not this, but the hanger broke, and it was still going on strong. So that just kind of told me that this product is definitely worth the money. It hasn't broken on me yet, and when I first saw the product, I actually thought it was metal, like almost like aluminum, but it isn't. It's like a 3D printed. It's almost like a plastic, it feels like. And it is strong. I can actually try to break it and it just will not break. So I'm going to do a little review on it, and then I'm going to install it onto my mask and show you how to install it. Alright, so when he sent it to me, it actually came with everything that is actually here. So it came with this little nut that is usually on these little GoPro arms. One of those little GoPro arms. All you do, really, can't find anything right now, but you would just put it there, grab one of the screws, screw it in, it fits. So it also came with these Robertson screws and these little nuts, and then the two pieces. So all you really need for this is a Robertson screwdriver and grips. I just use this tool. I'm poor, so I use what I can. So I'm going to take it apart here. And this also does come with four different masks. It doesn't just come with my mask. You'll see in a second what my mask is. But on his website, I'll tell you at the very end of the video on what website it is and where you can actually get it. It apparently comes in different colors. I actually would like to order one just to see what they look like or anything like that. So here's the base of it. It even has his initials, or I'm not sure if it's his initials, but it says AE there, and it actually looks really cool. Very 3D printed, detailed, very nice and lightweight. I think it's like 3 ounces this way. I forget what it weighs. I'm just pulling that right out my ass. So I'm going to grab my mask. This is the Dye 4 lime tiger lime, and there's a little venting in there. My vents are kind of dented from having the screws in there. So one little problem I actually had with this was that for a little while it kept on making like a squeak sound every single time I ran, and what it was is that when you put the lens in, it goes through, probably can't see it, but it goes through there, and it's almost like a tooth, it kind of looks like. Well, the lens kept on rubbing against the actual .3D mount. So what I did is just kind of take a nail filer and just kept on shaving it until it stopped and it actually worked. So I'm gonna put it where I usually have it. I have it more to the left side because the GoPro, I don't know if it actually looks as if it's going down the middle, but I don't know. But so I'm gonna have it exactly where I need it to be. The screws I actually thought were going to be a bit too long for this, but they are not in the way at all. I can't see them. They don't hit my face. Pretty much the only weight is actually on the mask is the actual GoPro. And even that is pretty light. So I'm just installing it. Just put it in through the vents. As well, I don't really do these reviews or installations very often, so I never really talk. So I apologize if it just sounds kind of awkward, or feels awkward to me, that's for sure. It is a camera, it's not like I actually have an audience. Okay, so I'm going to grab my Robertson screwdriver, or a flathead if you really want to get into a different screw or a different screwdriver. Just kind of put those down a little bit because they don't just slide right in, you actually have to screw it in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to grab the bottom piece. Once again, just going to screw it in there. When you're doing this, you might want to go side to side. There you go. Just so it doesn't favor one side over the other. As well, sorry if I speak very low and very slow. Once again, I don't do this very often. Okay. So I'm going to grab my nuts. That's disgusting. Screw them in. Darn, I should actually start trying to put it in front of the camera instead of focusing on this. Okay, so I'm going to grab my Robbie. Grab the nut. And just make it nice and tight. Now, the thing is with this is that with the vents, they will be squishing the vents a little bit. Nothing really to worry. Okay, so I'm actually now going to show you on how to mount this part. So you can do it either or. This is usually my GoPro Mount case. So you can have it above. And then just screw it in there. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit of a pain to actually get into, screwed in with the GoPro case. You guys get the idea. So then you get this, and you just kind of screw it on, just like it's a regular GoPro. So I'm actually going to show you guys something on how I mount it. Unfortunately, I don't have the arms for it at the moment. But what I kind of do is what Unanistan Slim does, and what he does is that he usually has a arm out. He has 3 arms, I know that, but he has an arm out and then it goes down. So the GoPro is actually upside down. It's not in his field of view. It's not mine either. But he basically has it like that, and then there's like just two arms going. So maybe in the next video I'll actually post on what it looks like or something. I don't know what I'll do yet, but yeah, that's the installation and the review on an Unanistan AE GoPro frame. He also sends out this. It's just like a thank you for purchasing it. It kind of gives you a brief description on how to install it. It also says if you need any help, email unanistanAE@gmail.com. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's how I'm going to say it, Unanistan. There used to also be his website. I'm pretty sure it's www.unanistanae.ca or something, or .com. I'll post it in the description down below. But he provides all the screws, he provides all the bolts, he provides the frame, the mount, and he also provides like a 6-inch nylon string just to make sure that it actually mounts onto your mask and it doesn't tear off. So, what do I rate this this mount? I rate it a 5 out of 5. It's an amazing amount. You can barely feel the difference. It's very, very stable. Very less. I actually feel like a smack on my lens, although I have them very close. The GoPro very close. So definitely 5 out of 5. Do I recommend it? Absolutely, I definitely recommend it. It's a great quality mount. For him to design it, it actually takes him 6 hours to design, he told me. And he's a great guy. He actually helped me through anything. Every stupid question I ever asked him, he actually helped me with it. So if you ever wondered what does Unanistan Slim do for his mount, well, there it is. That's the exact same mount that he uses. Definitely check him out if you have a GoPro. Even if you're mounting on your barrel and you prefer that, I definitely recommend trying it out. It's an amazing mount. So thanks for watching.